The man known as Angus was a 37-year-old who struggled with an unhealthy attraction to very young girls. He would often go on Omegle, a chat website, to talk to girls who were 13 years old and younger, knowing that what he was doing was wrong but unable to stop himself. Angus believed that he was doomed to this insatiable urge, and he spent his days playing the popular indie game Among Us in the hopes of finding a connection with a young girl and maybe even marrying her when she was old enough. One day, during an Among Us game, a girl pressed the button to call a meeting. To Angus's surprise, she called him out as an imposter and, for a brief moment, it sounded like she called him a predator. This was a wake-up call for Angus, and he realized that he needed to seek help for his attraction to young girls. Angus sought therapy, and with the help of his therapist, he was able to cope with his mental illness by taking various prescriptions. He was also able to form a connection with a 19-year-old girl in an Among Us game, and she eventually became his real-life girlfriend. Angus's girlfriend was short, but she was also somewhat smelly and overweight. However, he was able to look past her flaws and focus on the good qualities that she possessed. He loved her and called her his simp, and they would often play Among Us together and wear matching outfits to show their love for each other. As Angus's relationship with his girlfriend blossomed, he was able to focus on building a life together. They moved in together in South Africa, where they spent their days playing Among Us and other games together. They also took long walks on the beach, admiring the beautiful landscape and enjoying each other's company. Angus was able to find a sense of purpose and meaning in his relationship, and he was no longer consumed by his unhealthy attraction to young girls. He was able to focus on building a happy and fulfilling life with his girlfriend, and he was grateful for the happiness she brought into his life. In the end, Angus was able to overcome his struggles and find true love and happiness. He was able to build a life with his girlfriend, and they were able to enjoy many happy years together. They were each other's biggest supporters, and they loved and cared for each other deeply. Angus was no longer the lonely and depraved man he once was, and he was able to live a happy and fulfilling life with the woman he loved. He was able to overcome his struggles and find joy and happiness in his relationship, and he was grateful for the love and companionship that his girlfriend provided.